battery in, make sure we don't. So, you go. You come across a bit. There you go.
Yeah.
So come across this way and then swing yourself round. Otherwise, you get too. There we go.
Oh, cool.
That's you. There you go. Don't go any further forward. Perfect.
And you have got the winch, I noticed, down there for manual wheelchair users.
That's it. Yeah, you'd only use those for a manual chair. Okay, so you're fit. What you need to do is put the belts on you first.
Yeah.
And it might be an extension. Let me check that. And I'll put the restraints on the back. Right, so seatbelt coming through.
It's wicked being up front, but it's a bit weird for me because I'm used to being in the middle. So it's nice.
Right, let's grab that. All right. Oh, that's a good fit, isn't it?
Yeah, and the aircon works well, which is good.
It's good on a day like this.
Yeah, not that we've had much need for it lately, but yeah, it's just nice to be up front, and it's a very it's a nice place to be.
It's a good conversion, this by Brotherwood, because they always get the best out of the cars they possibly can get. Otherwise, they don't bother converting them.
Yeah.
So you've got a nice deep floor. You've got a good view out. Conversion, it'll last for a long time, you know.
Yeah, and as you say, the whole floor pan's cut out and re-engineered almost, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I mean, literally, it's
it's fantastic.
It's a high
what they
quality
do.
job, and they always build on high specification vehicles too. So
and the fixtures and the fittings are pretty. The interior fixtures are pretty much OEM, and so it looks like a normal vehicle. Really, it's not obvious that it's converted, which is one thing I myself like. But yeah, and this is a 8-speed automatic, I think, if I'm correct.
I think it is that.
It certainly goes well.
Well, it's 180 brake horsepower, 2-litre diesel turbo.
Cool.
You're nice and high up in terms of driving position, which is a big thing these days.
Yeah. And what do you like about the vehicle, Patrick, as the driver?
I like the quality of conversion. The Traveller's a good, solid vehicle. This was, or the last vehicle that they built was the Peugeot Expert, which is, significantly different to this vehicle. I mean, this is a proper passenger vehicle. That's just, I mean, it's got a nice spec. It's a good drive. The gearbox is very good. It's nice to be in something that's nice. This industry, a lot of it is very basic and
quite agricultural, isn't it?
Quite agricultural. It's a quiet travelling. It's not clattering. That's Brotherwood's conversions. But that's what you pay for. When it comes to
exactly.
Quality. We've got other Brotherwood vehicles. And we'll always try and buy them. We've sold a lot of them over the years. But even sort of 10, 12 years down the line, the conversions are still solid as a rock.
Yeah.
You know what? You only get what you pay for.
Exactly. But it certainly rides well, and the road noise is. There's no road noise apart from the odd class over above, but you'll get that in any car.
You can't get away from that. I mean, effectively, even if it seems silent when you're sitting still and you try and rattle things, they're not going to rattle, because what you've got is the body is torqued. It gets twisted when you go over down the road, and you can't see that, and that will cause body noise. Whereas if you've got the original seats all in the vehicle as it was, it'll be quiet and so forth. It'll be a different drive, really.
Yeah.
It's quite it's a nice thing to be in if you want to go somewhere, long distance. It's a tourer, really, especially for the wheelchair users, because they get the best position in the house.
And it's nice. It's nice to be able to be sat next to you as the driver and have a conversation without having to sort of shout, which sometimes, given the best will in the world, you do have to if you're in the rear because of tyre noise and stuff, and that can't be helped.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, it's some conversions you've got to have two-way radio to hear.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of fun.
But it just goes to show how much modern technology has come on with suspension and even tyres and things like that themselves. Because, as you say, older vehicles, the road noise used to be quite prevalent.
Well, there's a big move in manufacturers, obviously, towards electric vehicles. But first and foremost, the desire for nice vans. The van driver demands more. So most wheelchair accessible vehicles, as you know, Dan, are all van drive. And the problem is, van means van. Who wants a van with windows? Well, there's nobody anymore. So this van is really, really well built, really well put together, nice specification. So to all intents and purposes, it's a car. And all the manufacturers have gone down this route, thank goodness. This is like arrival to the Caravelle almost, isn't it? Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of certainly the Traveller, and one or two other vehicles within the industry. Caravelle's very versatile, but of course that's kind of history now. So or for the time being, anyway, until Ford bring out the new one.
And unfortunately, Peugeot didn't make this for very long, did they? But it's which is a shame.
They built it, but they switched it over to electric. Which of course is not much use to this industry.
No, definitely not. But you've got all the mod cons like Bluetooth and DAB radio and everything in it, and
sat nav.
has it got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and all that?
That comes automatically.
Oh, brilliant!
And so you can play back your music from Spotify which I like to do personally.
I love this dashboard and the entertainment system screen is good.
We've got the goodness, what do you call it, virtual screen up here as well.
Oh really?
Which tells you
the heads-up display.
Heads-up display, that's the one, thank you, Dan.
I can't quite see that, but
I
can see the glass frame of it, but I can. Oh, that's wicked. It's
and it is helpful because it saves you taking your eyes off the road. So. You've got all sorts of bits and pieces on here.
It's a lovely
sunroofs.
vehicle.
It's nice and bright in the back too, which so many of these wheelchair accessible vehicles are so dark. It's unbelievable. We like the lights,
Yeah, definitely. You can't get enough light, and the colour's lovely on this as well. It's a grey metallic, is it? I think.
Yep, it is indeed, and grey is. I think a couple of years ago was the #1 colour for cars to be built in. Or not. And it's still a hugely popular colour.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, almost back to it.
Thank you very much for your time, Patrick, and taking us out. I've thoroughly enjoyed that.
No worries, my pleasure.
It drives faultlessly. The gearbox is very smooth.
It's very smooth, yeah. It's a big move on from the old Peugeot gearbox, which was a bit tragic.
But they're capable, like the Expert, which this is derived from. Obviously, it's
originally,
they're capable of doing very high mileage, which puts this in good provenance. I've been in one taxi before that had done 500 and something thousand miles. So
they're bulletproof engines. I don't forget you got the reverse camera and the all-round.
Brilliant! Oh, wicked! Excellent. Thank you so much, Patrick.
Thank you, Dan.